All right, folks, going to take another look at a couple of examples. These are I'm sure the same as you saw in the other videos, but I thought I would do them again just to give you a bit more of an overview. So here, contribution plans, distribution. So you always have to take a look at the fact pattern. So it says Carla's 57, so she's not 59 and a half. So this is problem number one. Okay, and still employed. She wants 60,000 bucks from her 401k. Okay, so the big problem is she'd be better off waiting till this. But it says what amount of tax and penalties she required to pay if she's in a 32% tax bracket. Okay, so she's definitely going to have to pay that 32%, right? Because it's taxable. Okay, because it's defined contribution. Okay, so it's going to be taxable. So here's the story: 60,000 bucks she wants. There's her tax rate. And she's going to have to pay $6,000 in penalty. How? 60,000 by 10%. So she's going to pay this anyway, but this is additional. So you could see, and basically the reason why the government, they want you to save this for retirement. By the way, there are a few exceptions, okay? There are a few exceptions. Let me see if I can show you real quick. We'll go here. Exceptions for retirement distributions. Let's see what that comes up with. Okay, so here you go. Retirement topic. Exceptions to tax on early distributions. So here you go. This is it's IRS website. So there are some. If you give birth or an adoption, death, disability, disaster recovery, qualified education expenses, emergency personal expense, depends, you can see. So there are first-time home buyers. So just keep in mind, like with most things in accounting, the answer is it taxable? It depends. Now with this fact pattern, they didn't give us any of that, so it is taxable. Okay. Right, here's another one. Jason, he's 74, so he's old enough now at year end. And it says, assume his 401k account balance was $3.5 million bucks. Way to go, Jason. So they want to know what's the minimum distribution. So for 2024, and when must he receive it? So it's kind of interesting here. This has to do with, there's a chart. Okay, there's a chart based upon age. It's a life expectancy chart. Okay, so that's the idea here. So let's take a look. So how is that? How much does he have to take out? $137,200 by April of the next year. So you have until the April of the following year. And how do they get that? You see this percentage? This is on the Uniform Life Table. Okay, it's from the government, IRS. Okay. So it's a percentage. Notice 3.92%. It's based on age. And again, it's life expectancy. Okay? So they take a look at your age, your life expectancy, and they come up with these percentages. Okay? So there's a table for it. A little bit more traditional 401ks. These are made with before tax dollars. Okay? So they are tax deductible. Okay? And there are some catch-up contributions depending upon your age. Okay? Distribution, same rules as the other. So here you get a tax deduction. And again, why did Congress decide to do that? So you save for retirement. Okay? You pay less tax now, you save for retirement. And frankly, this way the government's like, well, if you save for retirement, we don't have to pay for you. So really, the government has a vested interest in, although they don't want you to be a ward of the state or a ward of the country to where they got to pay for everything for you. Okay? Now, Roth 401ks are different. These are after tax dollars. So they're not tax deductible. So the good news about Roth 401ks, especially for young people, Roth 401ks are the best. Why? Because you're not making as much, so you pay low taxes. And it grows tax-free. tax-free distributions. That's the way to go if you can. Okay. All right. So the bottom line there is, as long as you follow the rules, there are certain rules, like you have to have it for 5 years. You know, the rules, they tinker with them from time to time. But anyway, that's the general notion. These are the general ideas here, at least on the retirement part for this chapter. All right, folks, I'm going to stop it here. You have those other lecture videos. I'm going to create some videos going over more difficult problems for this chapter. Hopefully that'll help you understand exactly what's going on. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.